and welcome to Munich, Germany. Lizzie and I just left Zurich this morning and we took a bus here and have just arrived and haven't seen any of the city quite yet. So we are leaving our hostel now that we've dropped off our things, and we're going to get our first look at Munich before we spend the rest of the next few days here. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you may remember that I've actually visited the city before, but even though I visited a few years ago, I'm still very excited to see what else the city has to offer. And without further ado, Lizzie and I are going to go get our first glimpse of Munich. After wandering around the city for a little bit, we have stumbled across a beer garden that a food vlogger recommended. We both got pork schnitzel and they are huge, and so this is about to be a very big meal, but I think we're both hungry, so we're ready. So after dinner, we ended up in Marienplatz, which is the main square of the city, because we wanted to see it at night, and the building is right behind us. It is the perfect weather, it's beautiful, there's not too many people, so it's a great way to see the beautiful building without massive crowds. Good morning from Munich. We started our day visiting some churches. First we went to St. Michael's Church, which was beautiful and had this like gorgeous altar. And then we went to Frauenkirche. I don't actually remember what the English translation is. And now we are heading back into Marienplatz, even though we visited last night. We've decided to pay a visit to the Munich royal residence and are walking into the gardens surrounding the palace right now. And the plan is to go inside, so hopefully we are able to make that happen.
It's not for me to say you love. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's
since I last talked to you guys, and after we went through the royal residence, we actually went to a very famous beer house called Hofbrauhaus, and we had lunch. The food was good, the atmosphere was very cool, very traditional, and there was a band playing. It was very cool, but also super loud, so I couldn't vlog while we were there. But we are currently on our way to the subway, and we are going to visit the Englischer Gardens. I'm pretty sure I said that right, but they are the largest gardens, not only here in Munich, but they're also double the size of Central Park from New York City. And so we're going to go explore at least just a little part of it, and then hopefully get some ice cream, because I am really feeling my sweet tooth right now. to Englisher Garden and we're walking along the lake right now, and we're just gonna be making our way down through the garden until we reach the southern tip, because there's no way we would be able to see the whole thing. It's just way too big, but we at least wanted to take a little walk through as much as we could. We both got ice creams and are just kind of like enjoying them as we walk through the park, because we've got a long hike ahead of us, so we both needed some sweet treats to fuel us along. This wave on the river in the park that is kind of like continuous and never ending, and there are surfers that come to surf on it, which I would not have expected before coming here. I think I spoke way too soon, because as soon as we walked a little bit farther down the river, there was a bigger, way more intense wave with professional surfers on it, and I don't know if they're professional, well, like yeah, way better than the other guys. Good morning and happy 4th of July! Lizzie and I have made our way over to Nymphenburg Palace this morning, which is huge, and so we are probably going to be spending the majority of our day exploring the palace, exploring the palace grounds, and yeah, it should be fun. And the building already looks beautiful, and we haven't even stepped very close to it. And one, know what? It kind of reminds me of like Pride and Prejudice a little bit. It's like giving me those vibes.
Everything reminds you of Pride and Prejudice.
And Lizzie and I do love that movie. So anyways, welcome to my crib. Last night we indulged in some Italian food because, you know, we missed it already, and then kind of went to what I can only call a small concert at a local Irish pub.
I would just call it a live music performance.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a live music performance. So we kind of just hung out, listened to that, and then got up this morning to come explore Nymphenburg. So this is the Great Hall where I have all of my visitors over the summer, you know, just a summer home, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, we don't come here in the winter because, you know, you can't overindulge, yeah, but I had them decorate everything in gold just because it really makes the room pop. Next up on our tour is the gardens. Yeah, so I just had some French gardeners come in, you know, spruce the place up. We'll just be walking through it for a moment. I hate that I'm doing this. Is this annoying, guys? Just set up this hall of mirrors, you know, right next to the closet, so you can check your outfit before you head out for the day. Really casual. We've been walking through the very vast gardens surrounding Nymphenburg and visiting all the little like pavilions that there are. We just left Amalienburg and we're slowly making our way back to like the main palace. But the gardens are very large, so it's been taking us a little while to walk from each little structure to the next. And of course, course, no MTV Crib tour would be complete without showing you guys my rides. So this one here is my favorite, but you know, I've just got some other ones in the back. Well, we are leaving Nymphenburg now. I know I joked around a bunch about like MTV Cribs and showing off the palace, but it was seriously beautiful. The gardens were like, they exceeded my expectations, honestly, and also very nature-centered, which I didn't expect. But anyways, we are leaving now, as I mentioned, and we are going into Munich again for some lunch because we are both starving. And just like that, it is the next morning and we are back at the Munich bus station. We're leaving Munich and going to Prague, which is going to be another separate vlog, so I'm ending this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. In case you were wondering how we celebrated our 4th of July, we went to an Irish pub of all places because they had some American specials, which included burgers, which were a necessity for the 4th. And then Lizzie and I got up bright and early to catch our bus to Prague this morning. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you aren't following me on Instagram already, please make sure to go do just that at Veronica Paulina YT, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!